You know it's time to go grocery shopping when all you have in your fridge is a can of beer and some eggs. Let's go shopping. But we're gonna do it a little bit differently because normally I just go shopping with no grocery list. I have a list, I also have a budget. I'll tell you why.
I've been independent from my parents for quite a few years now, but the one thing I have yet to master is sticking to a decent grocery budget. My parents always said, just because you have money doesn't mean you need to spend it. So this June, we're not gonna spend it. We're going on a grocery budget. So before you start watching this video and say, I don't know how to save money, I do. I just really want to stay focused on a food budget.
Going to the store, but this time I definitely have a list because I can't go rogue. I want to save money for June, and I noticed that buying food is typically my biggest expenditure out of the month. So this is something that I am going to stick to. No shopping outside of the money that I spend. This is my shopping haul for the month. So let's see what we can get. Our first stop is actually not the store, it's to the bank because I didn't bring my bank card because I'm only bringing what I want to spend. So if I go over my budget, then we're just gonna have to put something back because we're only spending a certain amount of money.
All right, we're doing it. I've got 120 bucks. So my goal was to spend less than 150, but I bought some things earlier, which I got a really good deal on some meats. I'm talking like it was like about to expire, so it was super clearance, and I just bought a bunch and it's in the freezer. So, all right, Mariah, do not go over budget. You can't do that today.
First of all, can we acknowledge how clean this store is? It makes for a way better shopping experience and makes me super loyal to the brand.
So the plan of action is gonna be, of course, to go get your dry goods first and then go get your frozen, then your refrigerated. That way we don't compromise temperature integrity. I'm hoping I did this right in my head. We should be under our budget because I couponed this very well, so let's get into it.
So currently we're trying to find tahini because we have so many cans of garbanzo beans, chickpeas and stuff at the house. We're like, hey, we can make hummus. I don't know where to find tahini in the store. We'll keep looking. Found it. International tahini. Nice. How much is it?
Since my pantry was empty as well, it was obvious that I still needed to get staple items for the pantry that have a very long shelf life. These items are super versatile and can be used in multiple dishes. So just off the top of my head, maybe red beans and rice, tacos, spaghetti, lemon butter orzo, or even some kind of soup. A lot of our diet is no salt or low salt added, so I have to be mindful of that.
Should we risk it? Should we go get snacks?
No, we should not.
We'll see what's left over in the budget, actually, because maybe we can splurge a little bit. I'm hoping we can. We'll see.
You would think I've never been to a grocery store before because I'm just lost and confused. You would think it would be down baking. Maybe not. In my defense, this is my first time at this location, but there is definitely an aisle for just oil. I just didn't read.
Per usual.
This is literally my favorite oatmeal. Like, you can call me childish, and I always pay $3.49 for it, and I will pay even if the price goes up. I hope it doesn't, but it is my favorite. It's so yummy. Hello, low cholesterol. I think this is the brand that I want. Yes. Apple juice.
I know earlier I mentioned that we prefer no salt or low sodium, but sometimes, you just want a frozen pizza.
Do you like the spinach one?
Yeah, I'm alright with that. I'm good with that.
Actually, my favorite one. Okay, so we can do that, and then we've got waffles. I like the cinnamon ones, and then broccoli florets. So, other side. Waffles.
Being healthy, getting our veggies. Being healthy, getting our veggies.
Love the veggies. Don't know how much that costs though, because there is no price on it. So we're just gonna say okay. So hopefully there's a little bit of wiggle room left in the budget because I did say that this is for the month. So whatever is left over from our shop today, we're gonna put away for if we need extra milk or eggs or anything like that throughout the month. So hopefully there's enough wiggle room that way if I want to make a specific meal, I still have some money left over to get whatever items are required for that meal. So fingers crossed.
Does anyone else just like to have cheese in the fridge, also in the freezer? I love having cheese because you never know when you're gonna need it.
Do you guys check your eggs before you buy them?
Not like that.
Wait, how do you check your eggs if you don't like? Yeah.
We're not vegan, but I still like this stuff for some weird reason.
I get the ultra pasteurized milk because it has a longer shelf life if you don't open it, and then if you do open it, it still can stick around a little bit longer than the traditional regular milk.
We said no, it's not on the list.
No ground chicken.
What are we gonna do?
I mean, we'll just get ground turkey, but I was hoping for the ground chicken.
Yeah.
So I'm about to get smoked sausage, and I'm hoping that there is money left over because I need to get celery, but I'm not ready for the celery just yet. But I do want to get the sausage now, that way I just have it on hand. So, do we want to do smoked turkey, or do we want to do just
Smoked turkey sounds good.
beef? We do the beef?
We got ground
Oh, wait,
turkey,
this is
so
pork
might as
and
well get
chicken.
smoked turkey. Let's stay on the turkey roll.
Can we do turkey? Okay.
Sorry.
Good. We did this, did that. Produce. So we get some fresh produce. This is my favorite retailer to come to for produce because when I tell you they have the produce, they have the produce. Doesn't Arby's say like we have the meats? Well, this retailer has the produce. What do you look for when you get a sweet potato? Because they all look lumpy and raggedy. Like,
I
but
mean, I
that's just
think
how
that's
they
just what
come.
sweet potatoes. Yeah, I think that's how you come.
Yeah. So we just put them in the bag.
We just put them in a bag
Yep.
and wash them good. That's all.
Yep. Perfect.
If you know how to look for a good sweet potato, feel free to leave that in the comments.
Absolutely fabulous.
Once you buy your onions, where do you store them in your house? So we store them in a basket in our pantry. That way it's dark and they don't grow as fast.
So we started making our own egg rolls and they've been fabulous. So we're gonna continue to do that. I'm gonna get another package.
Oh, this will be the thing that takes us over
Nice.
budget. 2 wraps.
Probably.
Check it.
Who doesn't love a markdown? I'm gonna cook this bad boy up tomorrow because I totally put spinach in my spaghetti because I make vegetarian spaghetti. So not bad, $1.38. I was nervous because I saw these were $1.79 because they're normally a little bit pricier. But I found these for $1.99 and they're already sliced. I thought I was gonna have to end up slicing this just to save like 20 cents, but I'll just spend an extra 20 cents. I'm trying to be frugal, but then I'm like, yeah, I'll spend an extra 20 cents. Like,
I know I mentioned that I put spinach in my spaghetti, but I also add yellow squash and zucchini. It tastes amazing. I know that the cart might seem empty, but mind you, we live in an apartment and we only feed 2 mouths a month. So my proteins are already in the freezer at home. And then for this cart today, we have produce, dairy, dry goods, and frozen foods for this particular haul. Do you also watch as your product gets scanned to make sure that it matches the correct price or that your discounts come through? I do.
65. Oh, I made it.
And when I mentioned that I had some coupons earlier, we have something called M-Perks at this retailer, and I love my M-Perks account. I actually have $30 off, actually $33 off, so that helped me a ton to save money later on.
Sorry. So this is the face of a happy shopper. I spent $53, which means I have $70 left for the month for groceries. So that worked out very well with my coupons. Ready, Sean? Yeah. Good night. And now for the fun part.
Making pizza.
Okay, yeah, but also unpacking. Okay, so the one thing that I was mentioning earlier and why I didn't get any meat in this haul is I use an app called Flash Food that my retailer tends to use. So this meat was $7.20 at retail value, but on the Flash Food app, it was $3.15. And yes, this is the stuff that's about to expire, but that's what a freezer's for. So
I froze it, and I think I spent $14, and let me show you how much meat I got for $14. I mean, these are pork shoulder steaks. Come on. Boneless, skinless chicken, $14. All of this, $14. I call that a steal. Flash Food app.
And when I'm ready to buy more fresh groceries, I have money in my budget to go ahead and buy what I need when I need it.
Still empty, but I gotta cook.
My mom totally judges me for my plastic egg container. She says, you take the eggs from one container just to put it in another? I love her judgment. And as always, this has been another Candid Cami Travel video. I hope you guys continue to like and subscribe. And guess what? I saved a little bit of money, so that means we're going on more trips.